Welcome back. This is the second half of my Smite video, playing as Ra. This game, it isn't the most competitive, it's 5 against 3, but I'm sure it's just a good showcase of the game for those who've never seen it. And for those who have, I'm not that great, so, I had to have a big advantage in the game to get you some decent gameplay. But we have 5 people in the middle lane, pushing that right up. I decide to go to the left lane, it looks like, to take out the minions to try and push that up a bit further. And I've just completed my Doom Orb. And basically, the more minions you kill, the powerfuler that gets, up to 40 minion kills. So I'm trying to get a few kills on that to get my god a bit powerfuler. So yeah, this is Smite. I'm not too sure how I feel about this game. I played League of Legends and I definitely prefer this game to that. I prefer playing first-person games to looking at an isometric view. Just makes you feel more involved in this. It makes it feel more actiony and more, more sort of skillful as opposed to, because you have to aim and the whole time you're aiming. I mean, all the auto attacks, the skills, everything. It's sort of bit more skill based, and I prefer that in games. I don't really like the sort of, the typical sort of online way of progression where it's not really skill, it's more about the armor or blah blah blah. But anyway, these types of games are skill based, and this even more so. So that's why I enjoy playing it. The god you just see there, for Apollo, is very powerful. I like playing as him. He just got 2 kills there with his ultimate attack. So that's 2 enemies spent back to spawn, can't even speak. Sent back to spawn. My left lane, I'm trying to clear as much as possible whilst helping out in the team fights in the middle. We've now pushed this right up to the enemy base, to the Phoenix. Basically, if you get these Phoenixes down, he can then attack the big boss in the middle, and he takes some killing, but once you defeat the big boss in the middle of their base, you've won the game. So Knife is attacking me at the minute, she's 2 levels below me. I'm playing cautious, like I said. I prefer to play cautious, unless I think I can get a kill. So I managed to get my ultimate off on her, which took her down a considerable amount of health, and she's backed off, so I'm happy with that. I'd rather play cautious and be around for the team fights in the middle. This Thor, I say play cautious, I'm clearly about to die at this point. No? Yeah, that's it. So that's my first death of this game, which isn't too bad really. 2 kills and 5 assists. So not bad at all. I think our Apollo, Apollo has 11 kills. So being a carry, it's important he does get the kills up to make himself more powerful. Because carries, Knife, Apollo, the physical attack sort of heroes, they tend to be stronger late game when they've leveled up more. So if they can get ahead of the field ASAP, then they become a lot more powerful and they do get a lot of kills in the games. I think that's sort of the mentality behind it all. But yeah. So I've respawned. Later in the game as well, it takes longer to respawn. So I'm back and I'm heading up the field. Our team retreated to get the health back up, and it looks like they'll be joining me heading back up soon. I've only got 9 kills on my Doom Orb, so 3 more won't hurt. So yeah, like I said, I've just moved into this flat and I've got 2 weeks, so this video I'm going to have a good go at editing it. I appreciate any feedback you can give me for how it is. I do watch a few gaming YouTubers, so I have an idea of how I'm going to edit this, but I'd appreciate any sort of feedback you can give me, to my gameplay, to my commentary, to how the video looks. It all helps me out. This is the second video I've made as of September 2013, so I'm not really too clued up on how to make it look, but I sure appreciate any feedback you can give me. So at this point now, we've got the middle Phoenix down. The right Phoenix has been attacked also, where I pushed that lane up. The enemy is on the back foot. They've only got 4 who on the field. The other 2 are on that spawn. I took a hit from the Phoenix there. And you can see the rest of my team are, apart from Apollo, are now in the middle trying to fight with the big boss. You can see him there. I popped an ultimate. I'm not sure if I got any hits after that. So yeah, the positioning, I tried to, being a magic user and try not to die. I do hang back, I don't rush in. I'm not very good at tanking damage, and I don't know the other heroes well enough to know which skills they have got, what skills they haven't got, and what can really hurt me. This Fenrir I know isn't a very good player, so I'm willing to take him on. And he uses his ultimate and he can drag me away once, but he drags me into a rock, which isn't the best move. He could have carried me over to the Phoenix, which would have got hits off on me, and which probably might have killed me, but he doesn't. He runs me into the rock, which isn't a strong move. For those who don't know, Fenrir, he is a good competitive god to use. I've seen a lot of the high level competitive gameplay games with him used. So yeah, he is a good choice, but in the wrong hands is obviously not very effective. I'm retreating. This door's at full health and he takes some killing because he's a tank. He can take some damage. My Void Stone isn't finished. If I had that finished, I might have tried to take him on. Basically, the Void Stone reduces any tank's sort of ability to block my damage. So I tried to get my ultimate off on him, but he pops up. So that was sort of a waste. I've got to now wait a minute to use it again. But he comes down in that tower, level 13. That's not really a smart move. And he does die, but he does take our Zeus with him. Do I think that's a good move? Well, bearing in mind that we're attacking his team's Minotaur, he's now got to wait 33 seconds to come back onto the field. So no, I don't think that was a smart move. Like I said before, I emphasise on playing safe and trying to stay alive. I finished off my Void Stone, so now I can produce a bit more damage. I'll start to do a Warlock Sash. And for those new to this game as well, I suggest you look at a build online to buy items and level up your hero. For those who have played it a while, they'll be buying their own items, and depending on the game situation, will be spending the money accordingly. But I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest with you, when it comes to items. So I usually just follow an online sort of guide. I probably could if I sat down and I am familiar with sort of how games work. And if I sat down and looked at the ins and outs of all the different builds and skills and gold to damage output ratio, I probably could come up with the main build. But to be honest, I'm not that competitive and I don't really have the time to be messing about doing that. So, but anyway, all their team now is in the right hand lane. Apollo has a kill on the Fenrir. Surprise, surprise. The right Phoenix is down. All Phoenixes are down at this point. So really they should be in the base defending against all the powerful minions. Basically when you take down a Phoenix, the minions become powered up so they can do some damage to the boss. So they should be defending. But they're not at this point. They're all sat at spawn. So that's the end of the game. It's fairly easy. I'm not going to say it was difficult because it wasn't. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I say, I'll put a link to my first video of Team Fortress 2. So thanks a lot for watching this till the end. I appreciate it. Any feedback, feel free to give me, and I hope to see you again. Thanks a lot.